Hey everybody, welcome back to Prescription Bourbon. I'm DMC from Louisville, Kentucky. Today I'm doing a review of these Kirkland, which is Costco, Barton 1792 bourbon releases. They've had these out for the last 3 or 4 years, and these are some of the standard bourbons that Costco has under the Kirkland Signature series. They have a small batch, a bottle and bond, and a single barrel release. And I'm going to be tasting all three of these up against the corresponding Barton 1792 releases of the same type. All right, and quick note, each of these are 1 liter bottles, and the price point on these is very nice compared to the Barton price. I believe the small batch and the bottle and bond I was able to pick up for the $20 to $22 range a couple of years ago, so I don't know. I've seen them pop up in stores every once in a while. It's usually just a skid or 2 of them, and they're gone rather quickly, so they're not in stock all the time. And also, I do realize that Costco's not in every city across the country. I don't even think they're in every state. So these availability of these is going to be, hit or miss. Anybody coming to Kentucky to visit the Bourbon Trail or do any bourbon tastings and all that, luckily there are Costco's here in Louisville, and there's Costco's in Lexington, Kentucky. There's some also as close as Nashville down south and Indianapolis up north. So they're around, and you can find them. Like I say, these are not always going to be in stock, but nice price point. The single barrel, I believe, is probably about $5 more than the other two. I think the Costco price on that is closer to $30, so it's somewhere between that $25 and $30 price point. I luckily didn't even purchase this one. I was gifted this by Eric Mays, a Patreon of mine, so thank you very much, Eric. And we'll get into the tasting of these and see how they compare. And first up is going to be the small batch. Now, I have all these pours already poured, so I'm going to try to make this video a little quicker than some of my reviews, so let me know at the end how I do. But we've got 6 or so bourbons I'm going to be tasting, and even a head-to-head of 2 bourbons. A lot of times my videos go 6 to 8 minutes. I'm hoping to get this whole thing down in under 12 minutes, so let me know how I do at the end. So here's the Barton 1792 small batch. This comes in at 93.7 proof, and the Kirkland small batch comes in at 92 proof. So just a very slight difference in proof points, but they should be very similar to the same bourbon. So I've got these right here. I guess I already poured. I don't know which one's which. I'm going to go through and do each style of these bourbons, pick a winner, and then do an overall, the 3 winners against each other, to do an overall winner between the Kirklands and the Bartons. I won't know what's in each class till the end, but I will put it on the screen as I taste. This one has some sort of a fruit and oak going on. This one's more just brown sugar and oak. So this one has a little bit more fruity nose on it. So go ahead and give it a taste. Cheers. Definitely spicy. Heavy cinnamon red hot type spice. It's pretty still linger on the tongue, so it's you got a medium mouthfeel. There's some warmth going down, even though these are only 92, 93 proof, and that is definitely a lingering finish. So there was a tad bit of sweet just when it hit my tongue, and that turned into the spice rather quickly. Didn't really pick up any fruit on the taste like I did on the nose. This one had a slight yeasty breadiness on the taste. The spice came a little later, but the spice is there. It is spicy on the tongue. It didn't feel so warm going down, but the spice is definitely lingering on the tongue. Mouthfeel, I think, is probably about the same as the first one. All right, so I'm going to give the win to this first class here. And I guess I'll call these A, B as we go along. So small batch class A is the winner. I'm going to advance it on. Move glass B off to the loser bracket. And now let me switch up and pull out the bottle and bond. All right, these were already poured, as I said. I got the bottles out here. So here's the Barton 1792 bottle and bond. Here's the Kirkland's Signature bottle and bond. Both of these are 100 proof. Obviously, they're bottle and bond. They don't really have an age statement on them either. If I had to guess, I'm going to guess across the board that the Barton's is probably a little bit older whiskey in the barrels, but that's not a given. But these are going to be, a minimum of 4 years old. Glass A, give it a quick nose and a taste. Wow, a little bit of banana on the nose on that one. All right, and Glass B, the nose is a little bit more subdued, even than the small batches were, but very similar, I think, to the nose on the small batches. It's a little bit of oak, a little bit of brown sugar sweetness on that. All right, give Glass A a taste. Cheers. Definitely, I'd say spicier than the small batches were. That's very spicy on the tongue, and it may just be a spice buildup I'm getting, but very spicy. Same medium mouthfeel. Didn't seem as warm as that first small batch for whatever reason, but nice. Perhaps a little bit of that yeasty breadiness on that one. Glass B, cheers. All right, this one I am not getting as spicy hot as I did on Glass A. I did catch a little bit of that brown sugar sweetness in the taste. The spice is there. It comes later. Glass A, another sip. All right, I think I'm going to go ahead and advance Glass B in this round. So, bottom bond, Glass B. Just a tad sweeter. Actually, not as spicy, but just a little bit better taste to me today. So, move this guy up with my winners and put Glass A over here in the loser bracket. All right, I'm going to move on and go to the single barrel next. Went and got a quick glass of water for a palate cleanse between the round there. But here we are at the single barrel release. Now, you may notice I've got 2 bottles of Barton 1792, so I'm kind of mixing this up a little bit. The Kirkland single barrel comes in at 120 proof. It is non-chill filtered, and it says on the label that it's hand selected by master distiller Danny Kahn. So this guy is obviously going to be a little bit proofy. The normal Barton 1792 single barrel only comes in at 98.6 proof, so quite a bit different proof point between 120 and 98. So I went ahead and grabbed the Barton 1792 full proof, which comes in at 125 proof. So this one will be closer in proof to this, but this is not a single barrel. These 2 are single barrels, but they vary in proof. So I'm just throwing these all 3 together to see where they might come out. As I said, I've got the glasses poured. They're mixed up. I don't know which one's which. But now we've got Glass A, B, and C in this round. So go in and give Glass A a nose. Gave it a taste also. Definitely seemed proofy. Pulling out some brown sugar sweetness on that. My initial whiff, I thought I had some banana, but I don't get that anymore. Lost it. But there was definitely some brown sugar on the taste. Nose on B. Maybe back to a little bit of that bready yeastiness. Good spice. Seemed less proofy. Lingering though, it's nice. Spice is lingering. That is a little bit of sweetness on the taste there. So yeah, that's what I've been getting with all these. Has been cinnamon spice, brown sugar, all day on all of them. I really just have had a hint of oak. I think on some of the noses, not on the taste. Oddly enough, I've had a hint of banana. I think was on the nose also, not on the taste. Bready yeastiness, I think may have been on both nose and taste, but let's see. Definitely, first whiff was a little bit of banana again. So, Proofy. This is the first oak I've gotten. Definitely a little drying. Definitely spicy. Cinnamon red hots once again. Seems a little proofy, a little hot. Both the spice and the proof point. There was some sweetness there. There was some oak. So that's probably the most taste notes I've got out of any of them so far. Go back real quick, A, B, and C. All right, the spice came a little late there. Still getting some dryingness on my palate, on my tongue. May have been from that last I'd sampled. The heat's building up though, so that one is definitely spicy, but not a lot of flavors jumping out at me. This one seems less hot, both spice and proof level. If I'm having to guess, I'm guessing this is the 1792 single barrel. Good thick mouthfeel on that one though. Great nose on this one. Actually getting some oak on the nose now. Oak. Some good oak with some brown sugar in there. C has got to be the winner here. So I'm going to go ahead and put that over here in the winner's bracket. And we'll go do those head to head. All right, real quick, let's see what's been knocked out already. In the first round, the one that was knocked out, this was the small batch, was the Kirkland small batch got knocked out. So that means the Barton small batch is still in it. Second round, the bottle and bond round, it was the Kirkland bottle and bond that got knocked out. So that means the Barton 1792 small batch is still in it. Third round, the two that got knocked out, and I'm guessing this was the Barton 1792 single barrel. This is the Barton's 1792 single barrel. Got knocked out. And this one is the Kirkland single barrel. So all three Kirklands have been eliminated. So there you go. Seems like the Bartons probably are aged longer. For my palate today, in this quick tasting, they all rose to the top above. But real quick, what I'm going to do in a quick final round, I'm going to have the Barton small batch, the Barton bottle and bond, and the Barton full proof. So let me get these bottles together, and I'll just do a quick tasting just to finish this out. All right. Tried to mix these up as best I could, but here's the three bottles we have in here. We have the Barton 1792 small batch, the Barton 1792 bottle bond, and the full proof. So all the Kirkland releases have been eliminated. They're definitely a better price point, a bigger bottle, cheaper price, but these are probably aged a little longer and do seemingly have a little bit better aroma or flavor. May have got a hint of banana. I have not gotten any banana on the taste on these. Let's point that out. It's always been on the nose. I don't remember the offhand the name of the chemical that gives that banana aroma, but I certainly do get it on the taste sometimes, especially in some of the Brown-Forman products. In particular, some of the Jack Daniel's single barrels. But I do get it on Woodford Reserve sometimes also. So, all right, taste on that one. Medium at best. Mouthfeel on that. It's good. It's a good long finish. Good spicy finish. Wasn't real warm or anything. So there is some sweetness there. Brown sugar sweetness as I keep getting. So Second glass. Definitely have some oak on this one. Yeah, the oak dryingness comes out. Spiciness level is up there. Proof point seems higher, but spiciness levels just up there also. And glass C. A whiff of fruit. Yeah, I realize banana is a fruit. This is a borderline though, something else. So definitely lower proof, sweeter. That's a nice sip. Definitely get some dryingness on this one too. Once again, that could be a buildup. Spice is heavier on this one on A than C. More oak dryingness. Spicy, A spicier, C sweeter. B's oakier and spicier. Wow, depends what you're looking for. These are all very similar, all very good. We have the sweetest here on C. We have the spiciest, and really, I'm thinking the only oak to speak of on B. And A is just some split in between those two. All right, which one would I pick? I think it's B, hands down. I think A comes real close to one on the nose. I think B has everything A has, but it has the oak also. It does have a lot of alcohol vapors there, though. I think it's higher alcohol. But B's our winner. We'll see what we have. Glass C is the small batch. Glass A is the bottle bond. And glass B is the foolproof. So what have I tasted? Seven glasses of this stuff. All crazy similar, as you might imagine. They're all the same whiskey. As I think I've already said, I mean that they all had, close to the same mouthfeel. They all had some brown sugar, some cinnamon spiciness. Some of them had a little bit of banana note. Some of them had a little bit of bready note. The proofs varied around a little bit. Mouthfeels were all very similar. But I think to me the most surprising was the oak was not present anywhere except on the foolproof. So, and that's something I do enjoy. So, a nice oak, both aroma and taste if it's done nicely. So, foolproof wins today. All right, cheers everybody. Let me know how I did on this video. If I succeeded in the 12-minute mark editing this or not, we will see. Doubtful. Appreciate you watching. Hit that like button. Hit subscribe if you haven't subscribed to the channel already. Those subscription counts really do count. Appreciate that. You wouldn't believe. Leave some comments down below. If you've tried any of the Kirkland bottles, if you enjoy these Barton 7092, yeah, they definitely make some good whiskey there in Bardstown at Barton. And it's something to look for and enjoy. Remember, everybody, all bourbon is whiskey, but all whiskey is not bourbon. The best bourbon comes from Kentucky. Cheers.
Turkey.